Same thing with YouTube. I thought that if I made a channel on minimalism, and I had a bare face, people would like want to hear what I had to say. No one wanted to hear what I had to say till I started slapping on makeup for the camera. Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video, which is actually pretty minimalism-ish, is actually talking about I decided to quit beauty labor. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo! Anyway, for my long-time subscribers, you guys know that I've been like on like a makeup rehab journey, kind of like discerning my self-worth from beauty and beauty standards and all that good stuff and like makeup. And I have kind of got to a place where I'm a lot happier with myself and my own state of affairs. So the first thing that I want to talk about is why I decided to quit beauty labor. So for the longest time, I have been a big advocate or believer of the benefits of pretty privilege, as somebody who obviously experienced it herself. If you guys have seen my other videos, because of my life experiences, it really drove home this notion that beauty is among one of the most important things for a woman. So I did everything in my power to optimize it, you know, like working out all the time and watching my diet and wearing a lot of makeup. But I kind of realized that like one, not only was it time consuming, but it was really messing my mental health. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. My mental health was not in a good place. I derived a lot of my self-worth from my looks, which was so unhealthy because up until I became pretty, prior to that, I had never placed importance on my beauty. I had always thought the best feature of me has been my intelligence, and I guess it is kind of sort of still that. I think that this channel is very educational. I think a lot of you come to my channel to learn from me, not really to look at a beautiful face. Not that I think I'm a beautiful face, but there's a lot more pretty, there's gorgeous girls out there. You guys don't come to my channel to look at a pretty face. I know that you guys come to my channel because you guys like what I have to say. So my intelligence has always been there, but the thing that just made me so sad, and this is part of the mental health thing, is that like I really felt like I was not given certain life opportunities because I didn't have enough of the looks, so that when when the doors were open based on like me just slapping on makeup for the camera, it just made me so sad because it just kind of reiterated that same narrative that like, just like in high school, nobody looked at me because I wasn't pretty, but then people looked at me when I wore makeup in like real life, and like I went on dates because I like became pretty. Same thing with YouTube. I thought that if I made a channel on minimalism, and I had a bare face, people would like want to hear what I had to say. No one wanted to hear what I had to say till I started slapping on makeup for the camera. And it was just so heartbreaking because it just reinforced that same narrative. And this brings me to the second point, is that I kind of realized that at some point I was just gonna have to love myself. And that's something that's really helped me a lot in being able to quit the beauty labor, because despite all of my life experiences saying that I shouldn't quit beauty labor, I kind of realized that for my own mental health, I had to validate myself. I had to tell myself that I'm beautiful, and I'm beautiful without makeup, and I'm beautiful without, you know, X, Y, and Z. And that's something that's like really helped my mental health a lot, is like self-validating. For anybody who's been through a similar experience, you might relate to that, where it's like external validation validates you, but it's external, like it fluctuates. Like if people are not telling you you're beautiful, then you don't feel worthy, or if you don't have enough YouTube views, you don't feel worthy. But there came a point where I realized that like I had to tell myself like, nah, you are beautiful, you are worthy, you don't need other people to validate you. And that has been so good for my mental health, which brings me to the third point. When I realized that I didn't have to keep doing this to myself anymore, I didn't have to be on this hamster wheel of like self-validation and like beauty obsession, I was able to like really heal a lot of aspects of myself. You guys still like makeup. I'm not here telling you like I don't love makeup or I don't wear makeup. Like I still do, but it's not the same kind of relationship I used to have in the past. Whereas before I felt like I needed that mask to help myself in society. That's not the relationship I have with makeup anymore. Makeup now is like a fun thing. It's something that I wear once in a while. If I want to, I do. If I don't, I don't. And I don't feel like I'm lesser of a person if I haven't like dolled up. And that has been like really good for my mental health, because that was definitely not the case for many years. And so that has just been my own life journey. I know you could definitely argue, well, you're in a privileged position to be able to think this. Perhaps. I'm not going to disagree and tell you no, it's not true. It probably is. But regardless, it feels really nice to not have to participate in beauty labor. So that brings me to the next point. So what do I mean by like, what are some of the beauty labors that I've kind of sort of quit? I don't work out as extensively as I used to. I used to be really obsessed with like my physique, which was really unhealthy. That was like the foundation of like my eating disorder and my depression. So I'm sorry if that's triggering for anybody, but I don't have those issues anymore, which is such a relief because that was not fun. The other thing is like I'm not obsessed with like makeup as like a necessity. I really did believe makeup was a necessity. Like I had like a food category and like I had like a makeup budget. And I'm not here shaming anybody if that is still part of somebody else's life, but that's not a part of my life anymore. I haven't really bought any makeup since I started like my makeup rehab 3 years ago, and then my low buy, and then my no buy, which lasted for about 2 years. It gave me that space to have a healthier relationship with like my own beauty and self-worth and my relationship with makeup. And then another beauty labor that I don't do is like I don't wear makeup every single day. I know that to some people that might not be, you know, world shattering or news shattering or anything like that, but to me that's been very lovely because there were many points in my life where I felt like I couldn't leave the house without putting on makeup, because then people are not going to treat me as well, which is so unfortunate. People are not gonna treat me well if I don't put on makeup, which is true. They don't treat me as well when I don't put on makeup, but I'm okay with it now. And that's kind of the foundation of why I feel okay with quitting beauty labor. I think also what kind of cemented in my mind that I'm so over this, and that's the next point, is like I dyed my hair. I did that in hopes that that will kind of like up my YouTube. Like I was like, if I become blonde, like I'll be even prettier still. And then I just realized like it's just like literally like a never-ending hamster wheel. What's next? A nose job? I was just like, oh god. And I felt like I just never had a moment's peace. Like I just felt like when would that be enough? When would I be enough for me? And then that's when I realized that I was like, you know what, I need to like just love myself for who I am. And so that's why I've just been letting my roots grow out. I'm just going back to my natural hair color and just loving myself, because I want to have a healthier relationship with myself. So yeah, that is primarily the reasons why I've decided to quit beauty labor, because I think that at the end of the day, I've decided to kind of work on the relationship that I have with myself. So yeah, I hope that this could have helped somebody else out. I just wanted to share that with you guys because some of my most popular videos are my pretty privileged videos, and I kind of wanted to show you guys that what is on the other side of that. It's that like, yes, beauty does help life a lot. I'm not saying that it does not, but at some point, the relationship you have with yourself matters as well. Hey there, my little Cobras. So just a quick little commercial break from today's sponsor. So today's sponsor is from Louily, and they have kindly gifted me this beautiful engagement style ring, which I'll be unboxing for you guys right now. So I was actually pretty excited. I kind of unboxed some of it already. So it comes with this really cute little box, which I'll open up in a little baggie. And then it has some more pieces on the inside. It has like a little pamphlet with more of the types of things that they offer, along with their mission, which is on the back. And it says their mission is: true love is priceless. True expression of your love isn't measured by money. It's really the thought that counts. And I think that's really beautiful because these pieces are really affordable, especially if you have gone jewelry shopping. You do know that diamonds are quite the pretty penny. So, and then it also comes with this cute little cleaner card and then a silver seal tight baggie. So the model that I asked for was the combo. So this is what it looks like. It's the stone, like the carat one, and then the one that has like the French pave style wedding band as a combo. So I ordered a size 6. They do have a slightly smaller size. I think it's a 5 or a 5.5 on the website. So that is what they look like. I had to like hold myself back from like tearing off the little tabs because I was so excited to try these on. The material for this is sterling silver, and the diamond, according to the website, is a diamond simulant. They do have moissanite, so this is not moissanite. They do have a moissanite section, so if you would prefer moissanite material, you could definitely pick that up in that style. So this is, I want to say 2 carat or 3 carat. I'll put it up here, and that is what she looks like. It's so beautiful, that combo together. Love it a lot. It's absolutely gorgeous. I went with an oval stone. They do have a radiant, which is a more elongated cut. If you do like that, I do think that they also have an emerald cut. I just really like the shape of a round on my fingers because my fingers, I've tried on a lot of different types of rings, guys, and so for me personally, I think oval is very flattering. So that is what it looks like. The way the stone shines is just everything. It's just, oh my gosh, I love this a lot. Like, I'm actually really grateful that they reached out because recently Will and I have been like engagement ring shopping. Will had gotten me an engagement ring when we got engaged about 3 years ago. We're in a different place in our life where we could get a new and better stone, so that is something that we are getting, which
I will make a video on that separately when that does come. So I think it's actually really cool because when this came around, I had done so much like diamond ring shopping, and I really do agree with the sentiment, as you guys know, and for those of you who've seen my jewelry collection videos, that your love should not be represented with money. My engagement ring was $25, so this stone definitely represents that. So you guys know that I am definitely a put your money where your mouth is. Your love should be expressed because you love each other and not by how much of a carat you can buy. Oh, just real quick, I completely forgot to mention the discount code for anyone who is interested. So here is the discount code. I'm pre-filming this before I get the okay for them, so whatever that is, I'm just going to put it up here on the screen. Editor Nat, work your magic. And as usual, full disclaimer, I do get a % of the commission. I've also been gifted this. I did not buy this with my own money. And as usual, my little Cobra babies, you guys are never being pressured into buying anything. Again, I just showcase my success on this channel to show you what can be possible if you work hard. So yeah, so thank you so much to Louily for reaching out. I loved the little piece. Thank you so much. And yeah, back to today's regularly scheduled program. Comment down below if you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.